stop uploading 10 versions of the same UGC ad. The Andromeda update and gem, it has something called the Similarity penalty. To scale now, you don't need more UGC. You need more creative diversity. I'm going to share with you the top 5 video ad frameworks for 2026 that actually bypasses the penalty and unlocks fresh audiences. All right, so we are in ROAS Suite right now, and we are going to make some ads for peak. So we want to start off with a target customer. So these are custom avatars. So let's start with, I don't know, the holistic health seeker. All right, so now we're ready. And what's great about this is ROAS Suite will make you these avatars for free. So I'm going to give you a link at the end of this video where it'll actually make you free video ads as well. So with that said, let's pick the most basic image that we have. We don't want one that's busy because then it'll probably want to add some of those elements into the video. All right, so now let's start. So the top 5 ads are, now these are not in any particular order of best to worst, but the number 1 on the list is the day in the life. You definitely want to make one of these bad boys. So this will show your product in multiple environments, giving Meta's AI more visual tags to match with the perfect audience. Number 2 is podcast style. You know, we automatically have these ad filters in our minds, right? So we just skip past things. But podcasts, we're used to actually digesting that information in a non-skeptical way, right? Where we don't feel like we're being sold until they put an ad on there, right? But if it feels like podcast content, then it kind of slides in under the radar so it doesn't lift our ad suspicion, right? And it also is perfect for Meta's AI as well. The next one is a UI hijack, and this forces an immediate engagement signal because it's something odd. You'll see once they're made. The next one is a ASMR unboxing. Now, in a feed full of yapping, a sound first ad kind of stands out. So it's good to have this in your arsenal. And the next one is problem solution, but with a fast cut. So by showing many different use cases over, let's say 15 seconds or 10 seconds, that's your options here. You're essentially running multiple experiments in one ad to see what the AI kind of latches onto. All I did here though is selected a product, right? Selected an image, selected ad types. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make 2 of each ad, and we're gonna make sure it's on 15 seconds. We'll make these in landscape, but you can also make them in portrait mode. And we're gonna hit generate. That's all we do with ROAS Suite. That's absolutely all we do. So when these are running, what I'm gonna show you real quick is, you notice when you log in for the first time, you're gonna see a box just like this to enter your domain name. All you do is put in the domain name of your brand, or if you're an agency, one of your clients, right? That's all you do, and it's going to build out an entire brand kit. So it's going to give you 5 customer avatars right away. Now, when you actually are a subscriber, then you can make way more than 5, right? But for free, you get 5 custom avatars right away. And then it also will pull all your product photos. It's going to get your brand description. It's going to get all kinds of information on your brand, the types of products you sell. It's also going to go through in each individual product. It's going to get your product images, product description. It's going to create like key benefits. It's going to create all kinds of data on your products and on your brand, right? So it doesn't just blindly make ads. It pulls in from all different directions and actually will create ads that are specific to your exact customer avatar, your exact products for your exact brand. And so there's a lot of research done all in the background that you don't have to do any of it. So really all you have to do is type in your domain name and click some buttons, and it will make all these ads for you. All right, so it looks like 8 of them are done, so we'll start watching them. Let's see if the bottom one good. We'll start at the bottom.
Another glass, but not another hangover. Meet Vesper, the alcohol-free aperitif that calms you, not you tomorrow. Tart cherry, adaptogenic botanicals, and 0 regrets. Unwind naturally. Shop Vesper.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome, right? All right, so again, no thinking involved, no planning, just clicking buttons.
Long day. I want to relax, not drink.
This is Vesper, a non-alcoholic aperitif with organic adaptogens that help my body let go, naturally. It tastes incredible and leaves me calm, clear, and ready to enjoy my evening.
Heck yeah, beautiful. Another great ad. Let's see here. It's 2 for 2.
Clean, organic, non-alcoholic.
That is pretty nice. So that's obviously an unboxing ad. So that was freaking beautiful.
Pure. Adaptogenic. Alcohol-free. Your evening elevated.
That makes me want to drink some of that stuff. That's really good.
Looking for a calmer way to unwind? Vesper, pure, organic, adaptogenic. Ready to feel the difference?
Nice. So that is, I believe, the UI Hijack. So nice.
Stress warning? Let's fix it. Meet Vesper, an adaptogenic, alcohol-free way to unwind. Answer the call.
I would say that was the first ad that probably I would redo. But hey, these don't cost a lot for you to make, and the whole point is like, even if you could only use 1 out of 10, you're saving like 10 times more. You're paying like a tenth of what you would pay to outsource this stuff, and you're getting it done now. And there's no thinking involved. There's no back and forth. It's just instant, and you're ready to run them.
Why does nobody talk about how alcohol wrecks recovery? I wanted that smooth wind down ritual, but without the hit to my sleep or digestion. So I look for plant-based adaptogens, stuff that actually calms the system. This is what I drink now. It's called Vesper. Non-alcoholic, adaptogenic aperitif, clean, organic, and...
I mean, that's pretty dang good. Other than, this probably would be better 9/16 the other way, this particular one. But this could easily be edited. You could send this off to the editor and they can throw up B-roll of the product, and that could be turned into an ad really easily. So that's, if you, maybe you wouldn't upload that directly, but you could definitely still use that, no problem.
Why does nobody talk about the stress we carry at night? You finish work, you want to unwind, but reaching for alcohol just wrecks your recovery. We built something different, adaptogenic, clean, and actually calming. The answer is Vesper.
I mean, that could have been done in probably 10 seconds. So I would say that one's pretty darn good. Maybe it's not exactly perfect. Now, another thing about this as well is that these create amazing ideas. So if you actually do want to have people make these, like, it gives you the idea, so you can just send it off to a production team and say, hey, make ads just like this.
My clean, alcohol-free way to wind down. Calm mind, happy gut. Vesper. My evening reset.
That's the day in the life. All right, we got one more day in the life.
My stress-free ritual. Calm in a glass. Peak Vesper. Add it to your nightly reset.
Pretty cool day in the life, right? So yeah, I mean, I would say at least more than half of those ads are ready to roll, right? And yeah, so anyways, let's go recap. So we did problem, solution, fast cut, unboxing, UI hijack, podcast style, and day in the life. So yeah, so all you have to do to make these yourself is when you go to the description, I'm going to actually give you a special link down in the description where it'll let you make at least 4 video ads for free. If you just go to roassuite.com, it'll give you enough credits just to make 1. But if you do what I just said, click on that link and it will give you enough credits to make 4 video ads for free. And it'll also build out your entire brand kit for you, and you can get your customer avatars, and I'll show you what that looks like. So as you can see, that's right here under the brand kit. So it automatically builds out your customer avatars, and this is so important in today's world. So what you need is many different ad variations, but no, gone are the days where you can just have one customer avatar that you advertise to, because your creative is your targeting, right? So those days of just blasting about a bunch of different UGC ads and stuff out there and just throw things on the wall and just see what sticks, it just doesn't work anymore. So now you need to be strategic with multiple different ad types that are much different. And as you can see too, like there's dozens of different ad types that we have, and they're the hottest ads that are currently working on Meta right now. So I showed you 5, but there's a lot of them, right? So what you can do is you do one avatar at a time, and then once you actually have a paid subscription, you just hit add more and it'll make 5 more at a time. So you could do 20 or even 30 custom avatars depending on what plan you get. So that's something that is going to help a lot. And then let's just go back to Epic Video Ad Suite. That's the tool we used. So you can notice, like, there is a bunch of different ad styles. So, and that's what's so important nowadays, is you can't just have UGC. Now we have UGC style stuff and they're good, but at the same time you need a bunch of different angles, right? So by using ROAS Suite, you have everything you need. You have the avatars, so you can do one avatar at a time, do like 10 different ad types, do 2 or 3 of each ad, and then you're sure like at least one of each ad type will be ready to roll. You can't expect every single one to be perfect because this is AI, but they're pretty amazing as you've seen. And for the cost, it's like, even if you only use 1 out of 10, it's still 10 times cheaper and 100 times faster, probably 1,000 times faster. Because literally, it just made those video ads in probably 3 to 5 minutes. But the thing is it can make as many as you want in 3 to 5 minutes because it makes them at the same exact time. So it takes really no more time to make one than it does to make 100 or even more. You could potentially, because the thing is you could do 10 of each and you can select each one of these. So, I mean, you literally could make like 200 ads in 5 minutes with this thing. So it's pretty amazing, right? It would take you way longer to actually look at all the ads than it would to actually make them all. So anyway, so go to ROAS or click on, and actually I'm going to put it in the top comment. I'm going to pin do a pin comment. So just look at the first comment on this video, or you can read the description. Either way, I'm going to put the link in both spots where you can make 4 ads for free, and then also you'll get the custom avatars. And even if you don't use them for ROAS Suite, you still have the custom avatars that you can just, you have them right here, so you can copy them and use them anywhere you want. So, yeah. So, and it'll also it also will have like their top 3 desires, which I think that was updated since then. So let's like go to like Black Rifle Coffee. So yeah, see the top desires. So we have that now as well. So it's not only that customer avatar, but that customer avatar's top desires as well. So now we can even get more granular into that. Before I go, I want to share a couple things with you. One, if you want to share ROAS Suite, all you have to do when you log in, you just copy that link, share it, and you'll get 25% credits for any credits that somebody gets using your link. So that'll build you up a bunch of credits, and that's based on all the credits they ever buy forever. So whatever they buy ever, you get 25% of it. So, if they're on like a, 100 a month subscription, you get 25 a month. If they're on 1,000 a month, you get 1,000 a month. If they just go buy 1,000 credits, a one-time thing, because once you have a membership, you can just buy credits, then you'll get 25% of those. So, that's really cool. And if you get enough credits and you want to trade them for cash, we'll trade them for cash as well. So you can earn cash as well if you want. The next thing I want to show you is the gallery. So you find everything right here in the gallery. And then the video gallery is right here. And then this also has a tool called Epic Ad Suite that makes image ads just like it does video ads. So I'll show you some of those. So right here, you can see, and it has all the best, this is like an us versus them, has all the best style of, what's currently hot right now. It has for image ads as well. So like these ones are pretty cool. Oh, wait, yeah, Yeah, these new style ones, they're pretty awesome. So anyways, there you go. Enjoy ROAS Suite. This is going to totally solve Andromeda and Gem issues for 2026 for you. Because if you think about it, the real problem is is nowadays you need to have a bunch of different customer avatars, solves that, and you need a bunch of ad types, solves that, right? So you put those together, and now you literally, and then you also need to come up with a lot of creatives, right? Because quite honestly, you need a minimum of 100 new creatives a month nowadays, if not a lot more than that. ROAS Suite will let you make all the, like literally in 10 minutes of work, you can make all the image and all the video creatives you need, because you just click buttons and just wait for them to be made, and then you just download them, and then you're good to go. And yeah, so anyways, hope you enjoy this. And if you like this video, like and share, subscribe, and I'll make some more. So anyways, have an amazing one.